Gain of 5 on that first down. Let's see if they can repeat that performance now here on second. Back to throw. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And this defense going to try to hang on to that momentum, Brock, as they go for another stop on third down.
When they were in their defensive meetings this week, that's exactly how you draw it up. Play sound zone defense. Give that quarterback nowhere to go. Let that pass rush get home.
Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And they drop him just a couple yards beyond the line. It's fourth down now.
Up to make the tackle. A 2-yard gain. It's fourth down.
All right, here's one of our game's first big risks. The offense lining up to go for it on their own side. Here's the snap on fourth. And it's a turnover to begin their game. That's incomplete on fourth, and it's going to go over on downs.
Even the best receivers, they've got occasional breaks in concentration. You just never want to see it happen. One of the most important snaps of the game. If we know anything about this guy, though, it's he'll be up for the challenge the next time the ball comes his way.
All set to go now from the 35. The Saints calling for a timeout, their first. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend. All set to go now from the 35. Airing it out to start this drive. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And after one play, this drive might already be in trouble. It's going to push him back for second down.
It's second down.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete. First time this game they've looked to him. And that's going to leave him with a tough third and long.
Let's go. Cowboys. Dragon 60.
They've got a man in motion. Here he goes, third and long. Bails out of the pocket quick. And this one's dropped for what would have been a nice game. Looking for his wide receiver there. And that brings up fourth and long. Now, not surprising that his reputation preceded him here, Brock. They got double coverage on him to try and slow him down.
Yeah, that's what you get. When you're this good and you're this talented, you're going to get the attention, especially early in the game. Now, what kind of adjustments can he make offensively?
They're going to try to throw for it. This is brought in. Big gain for Smith and Jigba. This is going to make it down to the 6. That's going to set him up with first and goal.
It's a gain of 32 yards. And the Broncos first down. First and goal, Denver.
From the red zone now. And he will score. Touchdown, Denver. The Broncos get a perfect start. They've gone up 6-0. Now the PAT try coming up. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Broncos will jump out to a 7-0 lead.
Saints nothing. Portland Panthers to kick off.
The kicking unit on now for the Broncos, and they're ready to send it away. From his own end zone, here we go. They stop him right as he gets up past the 15.
First and 10.
Defense showing trips out right as they get set for this 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Off the play fake, he'll throw. Gets everything he has under this one. And this is going to end up incomplete. He really aired it out there on 1st down, but just couldn't make the connection.
Can't cover it much better than that really well-covered Kate on that play. There just simply was not a window for him to sneak that throw in.
Now he'll throw off the play fake. He's looking deep once again. Really pushing the envelope on 2nd down, but the deep shot doesn't work.
That's a pretty cool look right there of the kind of coverage you're going to see when you play man-to-man. On that down and distance, you've got to be sharp on the outside. That DB certainly was.
He's loaded another one up. And they really went for it on 3rd down, didn't they? But the heave falls incomplete. Now they're facing 4th down.
An early deficit means you lose the runway to slowly get your offense up to speed. This offense got to get going, and that incompletion won't help.
Let's go now. 70 Rangers, 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
They're going for this. This is Brown, and he's got it downfield. They keep this drive moving after a big 18-yard pickup on 4th down.
And the Saints, 1st down.
Shotgun snap, they'll throw. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. And before they can break the huddle, we've hit the end of our 1st quarter. 7-0 is our score. Back to the Superdome of Caesar in just a bit. We're back for the 2nd quarter. Saints in possession of the football. They have 2nd and pretty long here. Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37.
I'm not going to lie. I know they got a completion, and completions, you never turn them down. But to make that throw for those yards into double coverage, that is way too much risk for that reward.
A less than ideal 3rd and 8 here.
Trap 60, trap 60. Ready.
To the air on 3rd and long. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
They're going to throw for it on 4th. Has his man, it's cut by Andrews. And this great effort winds up getting him well into enemy territory before he's brought down. New set of downs for him. They'll start at the 38.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
Panther 11, Panther 11.
Working now from the gun. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this 1st half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
Cougar, Panther 60, Panther 60.
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And a productive run there on 2nd down. That's a gain of 6.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he is able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that 1st down marker.
Viking 18.
3rd down from the gun. Short pass brought in. And they haul him down just a foot or two shy of the red zone. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, 1st down. Quite a defensive battle, Brock, that we have got so far. We've reached our 2-minute warning. More from Caesar Superdome in just a moment. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. We're 2nd and 10 from the 21.
Makes it 2nd and 10 at the 21-yard line.
Here we go. Press all 80. Go.
They'll look to throw. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And it'll be 3rd down coming up after this defense's third sack of the game.
An 11-yard loss.
It's double-edged sword. I totally understand. These quarterbacks today are so athletic, and they love to keep plays alive, but it can turn smaller losses into much bigger setbacks like we see yet again.
So a really tough spot here. This is third and a country mile. Third and long for him here. Finds him on the crossing route. And he's able to take this one down to the 25.
You know, I like the completion. You never turn down a completion. That's just not the right throw to make in that spot to move the chains.
That is caught. He's got ground. And they come through to stay on the field. That is enough to set this offense up with a first and goal.
And the Saints, first down.
Ready?
First and goal at the 8-yard line.
They'll try and punch it in. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. The Saints get their first points of this game just before halftime. They kept it on the ground as opposed to airing it out. And that time, well, Brock, the ground game paid off.
Well, these great rushing attacks down here that can score rushing touchdowns, it takes the whole party getting involved. Yeah, the burst of the running back was tremendous. How about the launch of his blockers right off the line of scrimmage? That's a touchdown the entire way, and it took the entire group offensively.
Here's a return from the 7. And this drive will start inside the 25.
Take over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
They'll begin this drive with barely over 25 seconds left. They'll come out throwing. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the drive begins with a rough first step there. That's going to bring up second down. We have a timeout called by the Broncos. That's their first. 12 to go now on second down after the sack. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Absolutely fires this one right side. And this one falls incomplete. Still 17 seconds left to play. Denver calls the second of its 3 timeouts. So after that prior incompletion, it's third down. Throw here, third down. Sideline, he's got it, and he gets the feet down too. 16 on the pickup. And that's good for Broncos first down. New set of downs for him. It starts at the 38.
First and 10 at the 38-yard line.
First and 10, looking to throw. Forced out to his right. No place to go, so he just threw it away.
Look at the coverage on that play, Kate. I love that. That is textbook defense right there. When the quarterback escapes the pocket, and you got to find somebody. You got to go get sticky on your offensive guy. That's exactly what the secondary did, and it forces the throwaway.
He's back to throw. The Saints are all over this one. Great work by the defense. All right, with 6 seconds left, we've got a timeout.
To get home and hit an impact quarterback at this level, well, typically you got to do what this defense is doing, and that's keeping an offense off balance. Change up your looks, rotate your personnel, throw in some wrinkles. Once again, go hit that quarterback.
And he's going to be persuaded out of bounds right at that 40-yard line. Something's got to be the difference maker here in half number 2. We'll see what it is as we're off and running once again. Fielded at the 7. Oh, he lost it on the hit. And they steal it back on the return. And this return will reach the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. The Saints take a third-quarter lead. Now they'll see if they can tack on one more. The point after splits the uprights. And the Saints break that tie and now lead by 7.
Broncos 7. Anderson to kick off.
Still reeling a little after fumbling that away, but they're going to get it right back with this kickoff. Brings in the kick at the 9. They'll have decent field position to begin with here, Brock. He's tackled just beyond that 30-yard line.
31-yard line.
New set of downs for him from the 31. Throwing now out of the shotgun. Caught by Bailey on the slant. And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield. They get 20 yards out of the play and move the chains.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains. There wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
Throwing now on first down. Caught quickly on the slant. And he takes it just inside the 40, down to the 39. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
It's second and inches.
Back to pass on second and short.
39-yard line.
Ooh, would have been a big gainer if they connected, but they could not. Instead, third down coming up.
Yikes, as that pass falls to the ground, you kind of just sense their desperation, just kind of oozing out of them. Running out of time to start connecting on more of these and really break open the scoring.
And he's going to go down. Great work by the Saints. And their fourth sack of the game, Brock, brings up fourth down.
I think we've reached the point of the game, Kate, where I've got to make my PSA. Protect the quarterback, and quarterback, protect yourself.
Into a crowd, it's the ball intercepted. And the Saints getting back after the turnover at the 29. Wow.
So try it again. it up. The sun is up. So run it down. Get your money up. I put money down on all of us, on my people now, on what I love. Ooh, baby, it's dangerous. Your problems are just not the same to us. We're dealing with things you ain't seen before. We're feeling the weight of our ancestors. We're healing with ways that don't last for long. Don't have but the time and it obvious. No help for the weak, but the strong. Plenty here for it for all of us. Now bring out the drums and the that my homies got rich doing that they said wouldn't work. Bring out the and the it'll load them, but I'm gonna the place with them car. I see the bums that be wishing we end in the ditch and the pain that see them and hurt. I see the love that we give and the love that we get. Make sure everything come up full circle. We went from nothing to something, got all of us jumping it that we made from the air. We went from running it with nothing to stop it, just beating the neighborhood, bruh. There ain't a person alive that be matching the vibe, and honestly ain't even fair. There ain't a door with the drive and a vision like I have unless I go look in the mirror, babe. So run it up. The sun is up. To run it down. Get your money up. I put money down on all of us, on my people now, on what I love. Ooh, baby, we run it up. Yeah, the minute the sun is up. There's no rest to my shut it down. Working for it, get your money up. Believe it on God, put money down. I'm betting the odds on all of us. I do it for all of my people now. Put that on everything that I love. Check. Yeah, on everything that I love. Yeah, ain't nothing that come above. Now we go from angry and mad to happy and glad to find a solution for us. We go from sorry and sad to ready to grab.